Hello friends, welcome to Getting Lippy With, a space where we can all vent, chat and share our daily struggles in the hopes of helping others deal with theirs. I'm very excited today, so let's get on with the episode. Grab your cuppa, biscuits, chocolate or whatever floats your boat, because whoever you are, wherever you are, let's get lippy. I'm also very buzzing that EOS are actually sponsoring this series, so thanks so much to EOS. They are a lip balm company and they're sponsoring Getting Lippy With, so we can have smooth lips while also doing a podcast, you know? Okay. I'm just gonna stop being cringy and introduce you to my amazing guest. We have Sophie Hannah. You need to go and follow her. She is absolutely phenomenal, an influencer, blogger, YouTuber, Instagram, TV lover. Like, you are amazing at Instagram videos.
Oh, thanks.
Like, you're literally standing there and the clothes come
Oh,
over you.
yeah. I love doing that. Everyone loves it. Someone said the other day it's like the ASMR thing.
It is so cool. Like, it really is.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't know how people do that. I want to do more outfit
I try.
videos.
It's easy, but I can't move my feet, so I like keep one foot on the ground and then I like.
Oh, you can't move your feet at all.
No, so I leave one foot in place and then I like stretch for the clothes like with the other foot, and then so I'm balancing.
Really?
Yeah, but that's how, because then I don't move. Have to make it so slick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, by the way, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you need to go and just check out YouTube because Sophie looks unreal.
Oh,
like,
thanks.
you're going to an awards this week.
Yeah, going to Blogger Awards tonight, which is why I look like this.
No, you look phenomenal. Like a green two-piece suit, purple eyeshadow, and the pink that you've got blended into it is stunning.
Thank you.
I just need to explain that. So today, make sure you subscribe on your app of choice. Make sure you subscribe on Apple if you're listening, Spotify, or if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe as well. I'll be so grateful. Also, go and follow us on Getting Lippy With on Instagram, because that is how you get involved with future episodes. So today, we have got a lot of questions that you've sent us in, just random dilemmas, anything, relationships, friendships, dilemmas about life, social media, whatever you want to talk about, we are here. So we are going to be opening up the board, the Hun hotline. You can send us all of your questions in, so find out on the Getting Lippy With Instagram to find out how to do so. So let's get in with the episode. Let's listen to the first episode. Oh god. Let's all listen to the first episode. We've been here for about an hour. So let's listen to the first question and we can get chatting.
Hello honeys, you have reached Hun Hotline. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hi Imogen, my name's Amy. So I have a question for you about growing up and adulting. So I'm moving out in the next couple of weeks and it's my first time moving out with my partner. I'm just wondering, did you get nervous about moving out and how did you feel about it? Because I've been so nervous, I've had a few tears and things about it, and I'm just really scared about it really. So I just wondered how you felt. I know you're quite close with your family as well. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks for sending your question, and also I love this whole adulting thing because I feel like I'm a bit of an adult now. I'm
We
26.
are so sad.
Well, I'm engaged, you're married.
I know.
You've got a house.
I know, don't even tell me.
You're literally living the dream. So actually, I moved out really early, probably a bit too early, definitely too early. I moved out just before I was 18. When did you move out?
When I was 19.
Yeah.
No, maybe I was 18.
And you moved in with your boyfriend then?
No, I went to uni.
Right,
Yeah, so
okay.
where did you move to?
I moved in with my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And then I went to uni. So
Right, okay.
I probably should have done the uni first.
And then,
Yeah.
Were you still with your ex-boyfriend for uni?
No.
Okay.
Broke up, then got a new boyfriend, moved to Wales with him. Wonderful.
Oh, God.
I know.
How you did with all this moving around then?
I know. I think it was because, I'm going to be honest with you, going back to you're saying I'm close to my family. I love my family so much, but growing up, when my parents broke up and stuff, obviously things happened that made me obviously feel a bit more like I wanted to get out. Like, I did really want to get out, and I saw my parents grow up together kind of thing. They were together since they were like, my mum was 14. So I saw a young person move out quite quickly, and that's what I knew. So I always thought, you move out, you get married, you have a kid.
Yeah.
My ex-boyfriend had a child. Doesn't.
No. I think you're really lucky if that happens to you.
Yeah.
But that's like a movie to me.
No. But you've been together with your boyfriend for a long time.
10 years now.
Wow.
Crazy. So, but yeah, I went to uni, but I went to uni, what was it, like 5 months after my dad died. So, but for me, I actually liked moving out because I was away from everyone grieving and I could just grieve by myself.
Yes.
So for me, I liked it, and and also like I like being independent.
Yes.
I think that's like a strong thing to be. And
do you think it helped you with your dad? Like, as in,
it definitely did.
Yeah.
It was hard, but also it's nice.
Wow, that's so strong of you.
It's so nice that you can just go back to see your family whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it. Like, you're not stuck in a different place, like on your own.
Yeah, I
you
think
can
we
go
get
back.
scared about it, don't we?
Yeah,
As
I
if,
think
like,
people do.
We're going to be in this house and you're not allowed, we're bolted in. Like,
yeah, no one to see anyone, but
yeah.
you can go back every weekend if you wanted to.
And I think you do really realise who your true friends are when you move out, because you make the effort.
Yeah.
You make the effort to see those people, and you'll make the effort to spend time with your family, and you'll get more excited. You'll be like, going home for mum's roast.
So true.
Like, you'll be more excited for it.
And you'll do more things and make more memories that way, rather than if you're just living at home, you probably don't actually really do anything.
I think I did it a bit backward, but I don't think there's ever a right way to do it. But like, I moved out with 2 boyfriends and then lived on my own for 5 years. I was very single. Yeah, I lived in my own in the studio for 2 years. Then I lived in with a mum and her daughter.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember you said it with Mahiki. Yeah.
I'll have to tell you about that another day. Everyone listening, you need to hear about that story. But that's a story time. But oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember telling you everything. But actually, I think once you move out, you realise it's not that scary. Like,
you just need to do it.
Yeah.
Do it, and you'll feel so much better about yourself.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's like a new step for you and your boyfriend, and also it's like I don't want to. You shouldn't put pressure on it, but it's a really nice way of you really seeing how the future's going to be.
Yeah. Like, totally.
I say this all the time, but me and my partner now moved in so quickly. We were together for 4 months and moved in, and it's like I can't imagine not living with him. Like, I always thought it was going to break us. I thought.
But I think it is a make or break thing.
It is,
and you've got to do it.
Yeah.
I think the earlier you do it, it's probably the better.
That's what I was saying earlier, because I know someone that they've been together for 8 years, never lived with each other, never lived with each other. They're now buying a house.
Wait, without renting?
Without renting beforehand, they're going, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
I mean, each to their own, but I do think just trial it first, because when you live with someone,
you see everything.
You see everything. All the trainers on the floor, like dirty towels.
I'm that person.
Oh, okay, fine.
He's really clean. And
okay.
Oh my god, like today, coming up here to film a podcast, he was like, I'm just cleaning the house, Mills, it looks fantastic. And I'm like, love you.
Gonna ruin it later.
Because all the clothes, like, if we get sent anything...
Yeah, to be fair, I'm messy, but he's messy too. But,
is he?
But he never tidies up. So I feel like when I do eventually tidy up, I'm like, really? Like, I've got to tidy up my own stuff and yours? Seriously?
I feel like I love living with him so much though. Like, it's brought us... Like, honestly, I couldn't imagine not living with him and not living with anyone else. Living with anyone else now.
Oh, I could not do it.
Me neither.
Couldn't do it with friends.
No.
Or uni, like...
No.
I don't mind... If it's my own mess, fine. But when it's like 10 other people's mess...
No chance.
No, thank you.
Yeah, my friend actually lived with like 10 people in a house.
Yeah, I lived with 9. There was 9 of us. It was insane.
Oh my god, I never did that uni experience. I never did that.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
But did you all get on?
Yeah, we
Was
did.
it all girls or not?
No. It was
Okay.
3 girls and 7 boys.
Fine, I think the boys balance it out.
Yeah, so it was actually alright,
But they're messy, aren't they, boys, normally?
Yeah.
Well, stereotypically, but actually, my partner isn't, and my brother isn't, and my dad isn't, so... My dad's got OCD, though, so he loves it. Yeah, but he's open about it, and very much like... He's not OCD where he's like cleaning around you and makes you feel uncomfortable. He's OCD in the sense that when you leave the house, if it's a mess, he'll clean it, and he's very clean.
Okay,
He'll baby wipe the floor.
Oh.
He loves it, but he's not horrible. He's not like... He doesn't make you feel on edge. He's like, he loves to cook, he loves to clean, he loves to be the family man, loves it. So when people come round, he loves that he gets to do it.
Yeah,
so I feel like he enjoys it. I don't think it's, I don't know. But going back to your question, it's normal to feel like that.
Yeah, it is normal to feel
worried.
but I think just go for it and just try not to worry.
Yeah.
And you'll feel great about it in the end.
You'll be like, I've got my independence. Like, honestly, having it now, I love my parents, don't get me wrong, couldn't imagine living with them again.
Having independence is so good to just be like, go out when you want, eat dinner when you want.
Yeah. Like, eat whatever you want, watch whatever you want on the TV, leave the house however you want. Yeah. And also, because when my partner goes to work, I get my own time. I love it.
Yeah, it is nice.
I'm at home and I really enjoy it.
And you just relax and you've got like silence, you've got time for yourself.
Yeah, it's all about growing up. It's really exciting that that's your next step of adulthood.
Yeah.
I just think that's so nice. I'm excited for you. I'm like, oh my god, I hope it just...
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hey Imogen, I love your podcast and I love your YouTube channel. I was wondering, how do you deal with being different at school and the pressures that come with being at school? Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Thanks so much for your question, Angel. So actually, I feel like this can relate to everything in life because we're all different.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's such a nice thing that everyone's different though.
I wouldn't want to be like everyone else because actually I feel like you wouldn't stand out then.
No.
You wouldn't be yourself.
But also I think it's amazing that everyone has their own little thing, like their own style or their own personality. I think it'd be boring if everybody was the same.
I think that at school it's really hard. Like I look back at school now and I think that you've got to fit in because that's what you think is the norm.
Yeah.
But trust me, when you leave school, you'll be like, sweet, see ya. Anyone that was judging me, bye. Like you can literally cut people off.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can be whoever you want to be, which
exactly.
is amazing. And when you're older as well, when you go to like workplaces or anything like that, like no one's judging you.
No. And even if they are, like they're so small-minded that it's like, that's a reflection of them, not you. So like, even if these people at school are judging you for being different, or people at work or anything, like,
totally.
I mean, in social media, you know, being an influencer or whatever it is that we do, everyone is different, but you still feel as if though there are certain people that go down a certain route and certain route, whatever, but I don't look at that and judge anyone. I'm like, you do whatever you want to do. Like,
exactly.
And I feel like you could get pigeonholed easily and put into a little group or whatever, but it's so nice that you're different. Like, I look at you for that, I'm like, you're so yourself, like you're so your authentic self, and I think that that's so respectful. Everyone should be like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that if you're not, you're living a lie, you're living in a fake world where you're trying to be someone you're not, and I would hate to be 50 and look back at my life and be like, my YouTube channel was a lie. I was putting on an act to be like everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, I literally love the fact I'm me. Like, yeah, okay, I'm annoying, I'm too loving, I'm over the top, I cry loads, I do all these things, but I'm
that's
like,
you.
that's me and I love it.
Yeah.
And like, some people do like it, so I'm like, sweet, if they like it, they like it.
Yeah, if they don't,
They don't. See you later.
Exactly.
Like, I do really think
Not
that.
everyone gets on with everyone.
No. I think everyone is Marmite. Everyone says they're not, but I do actually think everyone is Marmite. You either like someone or you don't.
Yeah.
You either gel with that person or you don't. You don't have to slag them off and be nasty about them.
Yeah,
But like, there is people where you're just not going to get on with them, so you don't have to be bitchy about them or anything like that, but you just have to accept that they're different to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I see loads of people all the time where I'm like, well, you're different to me, but I'm not going to, like, whatever, you can do whatever you want.
I think it's hard at school though, because obviously when we were at school, we literally had Snake on our phones.
Yes. Nokia
or like
3210.
making ringtones. Whereas now everyone's got Instagram,
Snapchat,
and I can imagine that being so difficult at school.
Couldn't imagine.
And like people making fake accounts, or like the bullying at school comes to it comes back home as well, and like you probably can't get away with it. But I just think school, you probably feel like it's going to last forever, but it will be over with like that, and then you'll just be able to just fully be confident and be yourself. And like when you go to college and stuff, like when I was at college, there were so many quirky people, and no one judged anyone. It was amazing because everyone's older and people just want to learn and go to uni,
do what they want to do.
Do what they want to do.
And that's why I like Brighton actually. I love Brighton because I walk around the town and I'm
so quirky.
So quirky.
Yeah.
I can wear whatever I want, I can be whoever I want to be, and I'm like, I love this place. And I just think that we think that school, is forever, but actually, just bear in mind, like when you're feeling like you're being judged, just bear in mind that when you come out of school, you turn 16, you can say, see you later Mandy, see you later whoever, I don't need to know you, if you want to judge me, you want to judge me. And actually those people will end up really sad in
those
their
people
lives.
that are judging are probably jealous that you're confident enough to be different.
Like
they're probably like, oh my god, I'd love to like wear my hair really cool or something, and they don't feel the confidence too, and that's probably why they're judging you.
Like you just said a minute ago, Sophie actually went to a school to do a chat.
Yeah.
And you said that a lot of people wanted to do YouTube, but they're too scared for being bullied, and that is actually so true.
Yeah,
so many people
it's
messaging me.
horrible though.
It's like,
I just think
we live in fear of other people when actually you leave school, you will not know these people.
Yeah, and also I feel like you would regret not doing something in years to come. I feel like just do it, and just, I know it's horrible people judging you and you probably feel really like shit about yourself, but just do it. Yeah. Because if you love something,
I've never worried about people judging me. That's one thing. I've got a lot of things that I worry about. I'm such a worrier, but I've never ever, like when I put my first YouTube video up, I didn't worry about backlash. I still don't worry now. I'm like,
I try not to let people affect me.
I think that's one thing I really don't have.
I'm myself, and like I like what I like, and if you don't like it, don't look at my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think because my parents are really extroverts, so I probably grew up around people that really didn't care. Like my mum and dad will go out and do whatever they want to do, and I look at them and I'm like, sweet. If they want to do what they want, I'll do what I want.
Yeah,
kind of thing. So I think you just have to understand that you just got to own you, own yourself, and be yourself, be your authentic self, because otherwise you'll live your life through other people's eyes.
Yeah.
And like that, what? You're gonna get to 50, have
you
kids.
only get one life.
Yeah, and then it's gone. We watch 24 Hours in A&E all the time, and when the old people come on, they're like, they talk about their lives together and how much they've done together, and you're like, that's what I want. I want to always know I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get, I mean, we all have regrets. I've got so many things I don't regret. I look back and think I didn't have to have done that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have really dark regrets when I'm older, like Imogen.
Like I wish I'd acted differently, or I wish I did this job instead, or I wish I'd dressed.
I wish I'd dyed my hair because I wanted to. Not
so
because...
many people messaged me saying I would love to dye my hair, but I'm too scared, or you know, and I'm like, just do it, just dye your hair. Like,
I love that people get inspired from you and like want to. That's so nice.
Literally, or it's their parents, which I totally understand. If you are young, you might have to wait a few years.
Yeah.
But then just do it. Just dye your. If you want to dye your hair blue, just dye your hair blue.
Yeah.
Like, thing is, if you don't
You've
like
every
it,
colour, haven't you?
So many colours. Or wear a wig.
Yes, wigs. We love wigs.
I love wigs.
I love wigs. Especially the ones that actually genuinely look quite real.
Some of them are so good.
I know, they've got like a tie-dye effect, like where it goes back, you're like,
It looks so good.
Well, thanks for your question, but just, stand out, love yourself, be yourself.
Hey hun, so I've been in and out of different friendship groups for the past 18 months, and it always seems to be me making the effort with them. It's never a two-sided thing, and I just wondered whether you think I should carry on and continue being me with them and make the effort with them, or if I should back off a little bit and see if they notice. Thank you, love you.
I'm sorry to hear that, really am. I don't know how old you are, but literally as we were listening to your question, we were like, I think as you get older, you've been through, have you been through that?
Yeah, I've been through that so many times.
Yeah.
Like, I had a little group of friends from uni, and I felt like I made so much effort with them, and they just never gave it back to me. And in the end, I just said, look, good luck with your lives.
It can't be one-sided.
That's it. And I left. And to this day, honestly, I felt awful about it for the first few months, and it really upset me because, they were like my best friends. Yeah. But then after that, I was like, do you know what? I don't actually feel bad about myself. Yeah, weight's been lifted, and I didn't feel bad about myself anymore. I didn't feel horrible. I didn't feel upset. And I've learned from that now. And now I feel like a relationship, a friendship should be two-sided.
Yes.
Like, you should both make the same amount of effort.
Anything, friendships, relationships. Like I think about it, like if you're giving so much to someone, you're bound to feel vulnerable. Yeah. You're bound to feel quite weak, and you're constantly looking for their affection. It's like a parent when you're growing up that doesn't really show you that much affection. You always want that parent to give you more love. Yeah. Really badly. Growing up, I think my dad was a bit colder than my mum. Mm-hmm. Now it's my dad is so openly loving, he cries 24/7. But growing up, my dad was much colder than my mum. He loved me, but just didn't tell me as much. He'd say I love you, but just not as much as my mum. So I'd always, if my dad would tell me he loved me, I'd be like, oh my God, my dad loves me. Honestly, I'd hold on to it. And it's now, obviously it's so different, but I think growing up as a person, friendships, relationships, family dynamics, you're looking for that affection, you're looking for that love, you're going to feel rubbish in yourself, and actually you need to put yourself first, because if any friendship, anyone around you is making you feel vulnerable, rubbish, weak, not loved, you're not meant to be friends with them, you're not meant to be in your life. And
if someone makes you feel like that, then that's wrong. Yeah. And I just think, it's sad because I think you're obviously putting so much effort in because you love your friends and you really just want to be friends with them, which is such a nice thing. Yeah. But I think the people that you're friends with maybe just don't see it. They're just blinded and they're just not appreciative of you. And I just think...
I think maybe even if you try, I would try to speak to them about it and communicate. Because if then it doesn't work out, you at least knew you did that.
Yeah.
You at least be
at least you tried. Yeah. But the thing is though, I always find this with friendships. Either... I've fallen out with lots of little friendship groups. Same. And it's because I've stood up for myself and I've said, look...
And then they're like, you're the argumentative one.
And then they're like, it's all you're making up. And I just think, well, that's my feelings and you should respect that. However, I've got friendship groups now that if I say something, they will literally be like, Sophie, I'm so sorry for making you feel that way. And you know that they're your true friends. Yes. So test it. See. Ask
it's a good test.
It is a good test. And if they treat you like rubbish, then you know
but they're not.
You're real friends.
And it's like ripping off a plaster. It's a pain.
You will get through it,
but you'll be fine.
And you'll find some more amazing friends that will want to be friends with you.
Yeah, I've pretty much made a vow to myself now that my 3 best friends, I don't need any more best friends. I'm chilled because I am very naive with friends. Really badly.
I don't actually have a best friend. Well, apart from my husband, I'd say he's my best friend.
Yes.
But everyone else, I'd just say they're my close friends.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Well, it's probably the same because I love my friends so much. But as in, yes, my partner is the one that knows me the best in the world. Genuinely, I can know that I can go to him about anything. Yeah. But my friends, they've all got we're really close friends. I love them so much, but I don't want any more because I've been very naive in the past. I make friends with people really quickly, love them. I think they're my best friend. I'm like, you're my best friend, and I then come to the realization that maybe
you put too much in and...
Yeah. And then once I'm in, I'm quite far in. I don't let go for a while. Now I can.
Yeah,
but that's a
it's
learning
hard.
process.
Yeah.
I grew up very naive. I'm growing up now. I still look back at like 6 months ago making friends with people, and then I regret it, and I'm like, what were you doing?
It's hard though to fall out with friends.
Yeah, it is.
And also, if you're the one falling out with a group of friends and they continue being friends, that's hard.
And they all become really strong.
Yeah,
I've made your friendship.
But then I'm like, actually, do you know what? I'd rather not be friends with them because they make me feel so bad about myself.
Yeah.
And that's not nice. I don't want to go
Yeah,
through
you're
life feeling
looking on
rubbish
it
about
and you're
myself.
like, oh my god, they're really close now. But actually, the
I'm
dynamics
like,
are still the
have fun.
dynamics. You just don't see it.
Honestly,
It's
right.
social media.
Oh my god, so so this group of friends, they are, do you remember my nose hair video?
Yes.
So anyway, so that went so viral, it ended up like all over the world. And they were commenting on it, being like, you okay, hun? And I was like, so you're still bitchy?
Still nasty.
Still nasty. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm not friends with you anymore because you're still act like that. I'm 28 years old. Like, I don't
How
wanna
old
be...
are you? 28?
Yeah. Ugh. And you know,
It's
you're just
really
like...
boring.
I just did it for fun, like, at the end of the day. Obviously, it's not serious.
It went viral. Well done, princess. Like, revel in that.
And I just think they're still
still
obviously
nasty
looking
to
at my
stay.
stuff as well. And it's like, I've forgotten about them. Like, they're getting on with their lives, I've left them to it. I don't know, I just found it so...
That's one thing about my partner, what I was saying about to you. He came from a very small town, where everyone talks and everyone knows each other's businesses.
Yeah, it's hard.
Since he's been on my channel, people have been so nasty to him to the point where they're tagging their friends that he used to go to the gym with, and he knows these people. Like, one of the boys that he was close with, he knew him when he lost his brother. Like, he lost his brother, and my partner was there for him and a friend to him, and this person actually took the mix so badly on his Instagram. Me and my partner do dancing videos, and we love it, blah blah blah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's so cute. We're just cringe and we love it. We're like, whatever, we'll be cringe and we love each other and we're open about it. They were actually on their stories, like taking the mic, like dancing and like trying to tag us in it. And I was like, you're 30
That's ridiculous,
and
isn't it?
you're actually doing this. Like, you actually have to worry about these people because, you know, people that bullies when they're 12, they don't grow up out of it. Some of them do, some of them do. I mean, admittedly, I'm actually really happy that the people who were nasty to me at school have never, touched wood, spoken to me, never put a comment on my post. I'm
That's
like,
good.
maybe you've changed. Like, I actually look at it and think maybe they've changed and they're happy in their lives and they're not going to be nasty to me. Yeah. But
I can't believe it, 30-year-old.
31-year-old, 32-year-old. Like, my partner's like, he doesn't really want to go out and stag do's and like, he doesn't want to go out as much as he used to.
Yeah.
Like, when he was single, he used to go out a lot. Now he's in a relationship, a really happy relationship. We're very much content in our lives.
Yeah, you don't want to go out that much.
Yeah,
That's fine.
his really close friend was like, you've changed. And it's like, yes, I've changed and I'm happy. Like, why is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
It's really
You
worrying.
still go out for dinner or something, not on a night out. Do you know what I mean? Like, you still do other stuff.
You're 32, like, don't you want to like
Right,
not go on these nights out and do bad things? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just think people should be happy for each other.
It's really hard as well as you saying about like people being negative on social media. I honestly don't get why people comment nasty things on social media. I never ever do it.
I don't understand.
I don't understand why people do it. Like, I'm not. The thing is, I think people think that they've got like a freedom of
because there's no photo.
Yeah, and they've got a free voice to say whatever they want. But there's someone behind that Instagram, and I just think, why?
You must be so unhappy in your life though to do that.
No, it's just crazy.
Even I feel
couldn't do it.
I'd never go on someone's profile and do that. But you say that about being 30. A woman that was like 39, we lived next door to her. She was writing on my stuff. I don't disclose my partner's name because we just very much keep ourselves to ourselves, and like we don't need to. Like, in my eyes, he's called Parks, and that's it. And like we just have our own little situation going on. She's like nearly 40, and she was going to my subscribers and telling them his name. And then I messaged her and was like, "Hun, we used to be neighbours. Like, what's going on?" She was like, "Yeah, we used to be neighbours. They have a right to know."
If you're not sharing something on social media, that's fine.
My own private. That's my own
I keep
decision.
stuff like some personal stuff private. I don't want to like everything to be out in the world.
And it's not even that we're keeping his name. Like, I always say this, I'm like, he's not on MI5 agent. And it's maybe silly, but it's my choice if I don't want to. I don't want to. And like, it shouldn't have to be. It doesn't change him as a person.
No.
The person you see on my YouTube channel, like, just because you don't know his name, if it's David,
doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
But like,
it's not like you're hiding him completely and don't want to show him.
I just really worry about people that they feel the need to be nasty to people because I'm like,
I
don't think
get
anything
it.
worse.
Yeah.
I could go to sleep at night knowing I'd done that.
Honestly,
I can't even
get
give,
it.
like, even if someone was really nasty to me, like, even if they were, and they'd had a YouTube channel, I wouldn't even go and give it dislikes. I think karma's going to come back and get you.
Yeah.
Like, I just think like that.
Yeah, totally.
I just don't, I wouldn't want to do it to someone.
No.
Like, I just can't.
It's not
I
nice.
can't.
And
No.
so people know that you've been nasty, like.
Exactly.
I don't know, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
No, I don't like it. I'm not about it. So if anyone actually feels the urge, like I know people that are listening probably maybe have had things where you felt really negative towards someone, and you might have wanted to write something. I'm urging you, just understand that people have lives behind that screen, and you don't know what someone's going through. They might look on social media as if they're really happy, but you don't know what they're going through in their lives, like family things, anything. They might be, you don't know, they might be suicidal. You don't know that. They might be pretending to be really happy on social media.
A lot on Instagram.
Yeah, you can.
Everyone knows that.
You can. You can't really hide so much on YouTube if you're vlogging and you're really open about your life.
Yeah, but then,
Instagram.
I don't know, I hide quite a lot of stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, on YouTube, I just don't talk about certain things.
True.
People sometimes ask.
Do they?
Sometimes people have like picked up on little things.
Really?
Yeah, like I've done the assumptions video.
Have you?
Yeah, and people literally thought I was an only child. And I'm like, no babes, I've got
they just don't see your siblings.
a brother, a sister, 2 half sisters, half brother, 4 step brothers. Yeah,
my older brother doesn't like being on my channel. He was early doors and then decided no, he doesn't want to.
I think that's fine though. I think at the end of the day, like I know I'm like weekly vlogging, but the thing is, my channel and everything is about me and my style and my fashion and what I love. So if I don't want to show like my family or like even if I go out for dinner with my friends, I will vlog my food, but I don't vlog my friends. Because
my friends have never been on my social media.
I don't want to put them into something that they probably don't want to be in. So I can't, and also I kind of like just going out for dinner with my mates and not having to vlog it.
Yes.
It's like my little
and
time.
really having chats with them, like actually genuine chats, not having to feel like it's being
fine
filmed.
not to share everything.
So do I. I genuinely feel like in this world, I feel like a lot of people are entitled. They feel like they have a right to tell you what to do in your life.
Social media, isn't it?
Yeah. It's worrying, like genuinely, the amount of people
and
who think
Twitter.
Yeah.
I keep out of everything.
Really? Is there a lot of Twitter?
I like to look at the drama.
I don't follow enough people to know about drama,
but
I
don't.
Because it would probably give me something to laugh about.
I don't tweet or get involved, but I do like to just sit there and look at it. It's bad, isn't it?
No, it's fine. You don't get involved.
I don't get involved. But I like to keep up with the goss.
Okay, we've got one more question, so let's listen to that one.
Hey Imogen, I was just wondering, how do you find confidence at events to talk to people that you don't know? Love you.
Thank you for sending your question, Angel. So, regarding confidence, I feel like it's really hard to tell people how to be confident because it's so individual to yourself, but I'm going to be honest with you, I get really intimidated at events with other YouTubers, not because of them, because maybe it's a bit of it's like you're being put with people that you all do the same job, but sometimes it's hard to go over to them because you just don't know whether they're going to want you to come and chat with them. And it's not that they're not, this isn't me saying anything bad about them at all, because it's probably the exact same they're thinking about me. But so I normally take someone with me, but speaking to my subscribers, speaking to strangers in the street, I have so much confidence. I'm like, I'll talk to anyone. Like, honestly, it's so weird.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. And I go to events and I'm like, oh, there's other YouTubers. Like, I don't like it.
I struggle going to events.
Do you?
I used to go on my own all the time, just because when I first started blogging, I was like, oh my god, I've been invited to these amazing events.
I'm going.
I'm obviously going to go. I'm not going to not go because I felt I didn't want to regret not going because I didn't have someone to go with.
Yeah.
So I'd go and like I'd try and chatting to like the PRs or something is quite good because then you feel a little bit comfortable when you're going into the event. Yeah. But then I'd kind of go in, look around, take some pictures, film it, and then I'd just grab my goodie bag and I'd go. Yeah. And like it's annoying because I never could really fully get into it and like experience the event. And even now, like I'll always kind of like look on Twitter, see who's going, look at a hashtag or something, and like even tonight, like I don't really know anyone that's going, and I'm like, oh, like I hate that feeling.
But you're still going.
But I'm still gonna go. Yeah. And hopefully I'll see someone there.
Yeah,
but
I think that's a really good thing though. You plough through it. Like that's one thing I will say. Yeah. Even when I've been even when my anxiety has been like through the roof and I'm shaking to my partner, I'm like, I can't go in. I'll go in and I'll be like, hiya. Like I think it is sometimes not fake it until you make it, but sometimes you have to kind of go out of your body and kind of be like,
got to force yourself to go up to somebody and just say, oh hi, like I've not been to this event before. Or, you know, where are you? Like, what blog do you do? Are you a blogger? Are you a photographer? La la la.
And sometimes you get an inclination of how they are. Like, if someone smiles at you, go over to them. Yeah. Because they're being friendly.
Find another person that's on their own.
Yeah.
Someone else is bound to be on their own at an event.
Yeah.
100%.
And if they're holding a drink, be like, oh, what are you drinking? I don't know which one to get from the bar.
Yeah.
Like, something like that.
That's good.
Like, find something that they're doing, like, or if you like their suit, like if they're wearing like a nice
that's
two-piece.
amazing. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
That's good.
And they'll be like, what's your name? My name's Imogen. Like, sweet, chat, instantly. And then if they're not vibing off you and you're not vibing off them, then sweet, you tried to.
Go and tell someone else you like their outfit.
Exactly. You'll get a load of list of things you need to order from Pretty Little Thing. But yeah, I just think you need to branch out of your comfort zone because otherwise you're never going to.
Yeah.
Like, we can all sit indoors for the rest of our lives and never go out and speak to someone. But the minute you do, you literally feel like you've gained something. You're like, that person wasn't that nice. But actually, I spoke to them, I put myself out of my comfort zone, I feel so much better for it.
But even if you go to the event and you don't speak to anyone because you just don't feel confident enough, at least you've gone, you've had a little look around, you've taken some photos for your Instagram stories or whatever you've gone for, and then just go home. But at least you've been, and at least you try.
Yes.
And then hopefully you can just build it up.
I think this is the same with any social environment, social events, social...
It is hard
like,
talking to strangers.
Well,
not strangers, because
you don't have anything...
The annoying thing is as well when you go to events, it's like, you know everyone knows of each other.
Yeah, and it's all preconceived
it's
like,
hard.
perceptions of you.
Yeah, and it's like... Especially when you're on your own, it's like, does that person know me? Oh, I don't know, should I say it?
Yeah.
And it is hard to pluck them.
But like my subscribers, I could be in front of them now, 200 of them, and I feel so comfortable. Like were you nervous about going into the school to have a chat?
I hate it.
Oh really?
I don't like...
Really?
Yeah, I don't like
so
public
good
speaking.
Are you nervous about today?
A little bit, but I think because I know you...
Yeah.
And we've spoken about something before, I'm fine.
Yeah, we've been very open.
But if it's with someone that I don't know, but then if it's with someone that I don't know, I feel like I'm more serious.
Yeah, you'd come here and wouldn't have told you.
But then if someone was asking me questions, I feel like the question thing is great.
It's so good.
Yeah, it really helps you create...
Yeah,
it does. But yeah, I hate public speaking.
And everyone goes through these things. Like all these things you can relate to life. Like when people send me questions, I'm like, no, I've been through that. Or like someone else will be listening and be like, I've been through that. So that's why I love doing this podcast because I think that questions we get in,
so
we're all friends, like we're all in this world together. If we could help each other and like get through it would be such a better place to be. Like, I think if everyone actually was nicer and more open about their feelings, like if we were more open to be like I remember being in a relationship in the past and wanting everyone to think it was perfect. It was horrific. Behind closed doors, it was horrific. When we broke up, everyone couldn't believe it. They were like, but you have the best relationship. And I was like, oh my God, you don't know what I'm going through. And I feel like that is such a lie to people. Like me and my partner are honest about like the fact we have bickers and arguments. Every relationship does. Like if we were pretending to be perfect to everyone, it would be a false representation of who we are. Like you argue with your mum, you argue with your dad, that's normal, that's sweet, like everyone has that. So I just think if you're more open about it, then it makes other people feel less alone.
Yeah, totally.
Don't you think?
Yeah, everyone can relate to some situation in some way.
Yeah, and also even if you can't relate to it, you then, I think, when I listen to someone, let's say you've been through something I haven't been through, listening to you, like obviously you talk about your dad. I can't relate. I can't, but I can empathise with you. And then talking to someone else, I'll empathise with them because I've heard your story. I think when you listen to other people's story, it makes you so much more aware of the world and society.
And what people go through.
Yeah, and it puts your life in perspective, and then you feel more like understanding of other people.
Yeah,
don't you think?
Feelings. Yeah, totally.
That's why I think, like in friendships and relationships, I'm so open with my friends. I'm so open with my partner because I'm like, this is how I'm feeling, and then they understand you more, and you're more open with each other.
Good to be like that with your friends, because that's when I think you kind of fall out with people because you don't know where you stand with them. I'd say this with my friends all the time. If something's not quite right and something's off, I'm literally like, what's off? Because I want to know where I stand with you right now. I hate not knowing. It gives me such bad anxiety. And I think I'm feeling this way.
I've done something.
I've got to say something because then I can stop feeling this way.
Yeah, I'm the exact same. I overthink and over worry, and then I'm like, the longer it's left, I'm like, what's going on?
Just got to say something.
Yeah, very true. Well, get your confidence out, princess, because you've got it in there. Like the fact you even sent us a voice note, that's confidence in itself.
That is.
So yeah, thanks for asking that question, and thanks so much to every single person who's actually sent in any questions. I understand that people don't always want to send a voice note in because it's like your voice is being heard, and sometimes people don't like that. So we are actually going to open up the board to just getting, DMs. Like send us your DMs about if you're having drama with your boyfriend or girlfriend or relationship, friendships, whatever you're having, any dynamics you're having. Because I get a lot of DMs every day and I want to answer them. So I feel like if I get something through, I'm just going to screenshot it and then answer them. So yeah, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
You've been amazing.
I'm good.
Like honestly, I've just been watching you and you've been like just chatting and just like
I think
being
it's nice.
really
It's
open.
really comfortable environment.
Yeah, it's a nice
Such a
environment.
cute setup.
Oh,
Love it.
Oh, make sure you go and subscribe and follow Sophie on everything she does. She does amazing Instagram videos which go viral and people love. So make sure you go and follow her. I'll leave everything down below. Make sure you subscribe on your app of choice and please leave us a review. It literally takes 1 second. If you leave a review, even if it's like, even if you didn't like it, hun, I hope you did, but if you leave us a review, it really helps to get the podcast out there to more people, and that way other people can get involved and feel more open in this sometimes not that open world. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, I'm gonna love you and speak slower.